Hey, great Monday evening. It is a beautiful evening in the city of Brownsville, Texas. And let me say, it has been a crazy, crazy, wild day for Erasmo Castro. And I want to say I appreciate Sam coming on this morning and taking over. I was caught in a little bit of a pickle this morning, and I appreciate everyone's patience with me. Este, it was a difficult situation, and I'll do a little bit of Jimmy. Love you, Jimmy. So I'll do a little bit of explaining, and then put out a couple of my and give a little bit of my belief, my insight of what's going on, and then hopefully Sam will jump in. Maybe Maggie will finally decide to grace us with her presence. Who knows? This morning, guys, I actually got a call from one of my preacher friends in Matamoros, Tamaulipas. Had a situation where we had a 17-year-old kid who was being detained at the DEEF. And it was a kind of a trippy, difficult situation. He is a kid from Nicaragua. And let me say, these places like DEEF and all these other places throughout northern Mexico, they're pretty jam packed. I actually had the opportunity to walk in there this morning because his parents have already made it to the States. And he is a 17-year-old kid and from Nicaragua. And Mexico is ready to expatriarlo, send him back home. And because he is a minor, it's kind of these individuals, these kids, they fall into this gray area. One of the reasons why I decided to accompany the preacher friend of mine from Matamoros, who was helping out the family that's in Florida. One of the reasons that I decided to go was to see a couple of things, to find out firsthand in regards to what exactly goes on that side of the border in regards to detaining illegal aliens. So I wanted to have that experience. Let me say, I mean, I'm well in tune in regards to what happens here in Brownsville, here in the United States. Individuals, they try to hide folks that are coming across into our country, and they try to hide it for the people that live here in the States, as was the case for so many months, maybe a year or so, with the individuals that were crossing over illegally, and they were being kept here downtown. Good evening. Good evening. So we knew that they were coming. They were just kept out of mind and out of sight and out of mind. With the kids from Mexico, we actually received a power of attorney from a notary up in Florida, and we took that to the DEEF this morning. There was a guy there, and el DEEF. And let me tell you, most of the people at the DEEF, great people. There's this one guy, and I'm going to say this in español. De la Procuraduría, un licenciado Uriel. He's an a-hole. Maltrato, no tiene ni una onza de respeto, o sea, no se dio el tiempo para poder platicar, para poder informar en cuanto a qué es lo que estaba pasando ahí con este pequeño. Y el chavo sabía, Uriel, no sé cómo se llama, él sabía pues, que veníamos de parte de la familia. Y aún así se portó muy grosero, muy grosero con nosotros. No quería dar información, no quería dictar cuál era el proceder, cuál era el porvenir, nada en cuanto a información. Y todo lo detrás, se escondió detrás de la bureaucracy and red tape. And it's very unfortunate because everyone out here, if you're in that type of a situation, your goal must be to help the children. They're already there. And that's one of the things that I said about individuals coming over and crossing over to the United States. Once they're here, guys, we have to be good to these people. We have to take care of these people. Cannot treat them bad. Cannot not provide a lot of the needs that they have. It's a done deal. What we need to do is secure the border for less people to come across and get that message across out there. We have got to defend and protect our borders, seal them off from anyone that wants to cross over illegally. It's just that simple, guys. But once they're here, then we've got to take care of these people. Now, I don't understand a lot of the dynamics of the situation in regards to why there's some people that are let through easily, and then when there's some people that actually get shipped back. I've seen both cases. But that licenciado Uriel, no muy buena persona, se portó muy grosero, muy, muy grosero. And tuvo que alguien más darnos información en cuanto al pequeño. Y lo único que queríamos, the only thing we wanted was what steps need to be taken. And I made mention of that when I spoke with the director there. I said, we don't know. This is unknown, unbeknownst to us. We don't know what steps need to be taken. And he was very, 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 very kind. Shared what he thought would be the best steps. But honestly, the child that is there is not being held by the thief. He's being held by them, but not being held by them in regards to documentation. This child is being held there because of immigration, Mexican immigration. So Mexican immigration has dictated that they're going to, be detained until they figure out what they're going to do with him. And DIF only provides a bed. That's all they do. So I sort of learned the process on that side of the border. Contact the mom, thanks to Licenciado who shared with us what needed to be done. I also got a couple of calls from different individuals here in the community who are willing to help. And I greatly appreciate it. I had an attorney from Matamoros who offered his services. So I'm hoping to get a with them tomorrow to see what further steps can be taken to help this kid out, if it is at all possible. But one of the things that I hope to do is because it was asked of me as a favor. I hope to do as much as I can, as much as in my ability, guys, to go out there and help anyone that asks for help. It's just that simple. Let me go in there. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Don't vote Luis Villarreal. It's a very, very difficult race. Hola. Hola. Good evening. Good evening. I'm a little bit on the sleepy side. Hola, mi vida. Por fin te alcanzo a ver un ratito que hay de noticias, chismecitos. Ahorita platicamos en cuanto a lo que está pasando en la comunidad. ¿Dónde está mi amiga Maggie? Su amiga Maggie ya no quiere ser muy amiga de nosotros porque promete que va a venir y no llega. Saludos, Luis, saludos. Luis, mi hermano. Luis, felicidades, felicidades. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Saludos, amigo Tony, my man. Dios bendiga. Guys, early this morning there was a threat to one of our high schools out there, Lopez High Schools. It came out all throughout the night, and I received a lot of messages in regards to what was going on. Uh, I'm very, very proud that Brownsville Police Department, you know, tomó cartas en la medida, and they were out there, and they detained the individuals that were in questions who had made these threats, and they are in custody, which is a good thing. I think part of the problem was because they're minors. Very little information has been dispensed and dished out. I'm very, very proud that Brownsville Police Department took action. I'm very proud that the BISD police officers took action as well. As the only reason that I reported on it kind of late is because I woke up at 6 o'clock in the morning, and this was transpiring whilst I was asleep. So, and I need my sleep. Luis Villarreal o Rubén Cortés. Good luck. No es cierto, yo no prometí que iba a venir hoy. Yo le dije a Erasmo que hoy no salía. No es a lo que me estaba refiriendo, Maggie. Usted me prometió que iba a venir hoy a la oficina a recoger unos squishmallows que ya no están en la oficina. Ya me los voy a embolsar, me los voy a quedar. No more squishmallows. Because yo ya cumplí. Because yo soy constante. No, no importa. Yo soy constante y lo que yo digo, yo lo cumplo. Yo por eso cuando he dicho de que vamos a informar a la comunidad y ser parte. Yo voy a estar aquí, aunque me abandonen todos, no me interesa. Pero a mí me prometieron que iban a venir por ellos hoy. I just saw, I just saw one of those profile pics, man. Me estás matando, guys. Thanks for the Democrats. When the illegals come to the United States, they're given a free cell phone, travel to any family that use cash, pay for those illegal mobs with illegals. And that's part of the problem. Let me tell you, that is the major problem because the doors have been open for all these individuals coming into the country. Is that everyone seems to think that they'll get a free ticket once they're here. And let me tell you guys, we're going to get slammed, guys, slammed. In the very, very near future, in regards to all these individuals coming over from Central and South America. Esta me mata. Erasmo, just wanted to give thanks, Guapetón. Missed you this morning. I will call you soon for the next one. Señor del... Let me tell you, folks, I am the king of all local social media. And today, I uh, I actually went to Matamoros this morning for that deep thing. And the people at the bridge stopped me and said, Erasmo, you are everywhere on social media. And it is because of one of the wedding pics that was taken out there. So it's more power to Erasmo Castro. Sí, se me pasó. Dáselos a los niños de Matamoros. That's what I'm going to do. Erasmo, what happened to your gummies? Uh, I actually stopped doing the gummies. Uh, y'all are gonna make me crack up all night. I actually stopped doing the gummies because I'm doing pasitas now, and let me tell you, pasitas are amazing. They knocked me out, and they did a good job yesterday. Oh, let your yes be yes and your no be no. Hey, Maggie, even Royals against you today. Good morning, good evening. Joe Ataka, good evening. Lavender flower, hermosa, hermosa. I highly recommend Erasmo Castro for all your appreciation. It's good to be endorsed by El Señor de los Puentes. El Señor del Puente. You're gonna get into trouble. Guys, it's the Maggie. You need to get on live now to make up for going to not going to his office. I agree. I agree, Carlos. There should be a penalty, a price to be paid for fibbing. Fibbing. Uh, Mentioning fibbing, let me say, guys, I did put up a post in regards to settlement that were being paid out. There's a couple of things I think that might have been misunderstood. The way that I understood it is that we were going to settle with a lot of the companies out there. I'm not sure if that's the case, or if we were accepting a settlement in regards to some lawsuits that the BISD had thrown out there. Which ones exactly they were, I do not know. I know for a fact that veterans is a mess, Porter is a mess, and a lot of different other areas where individuals have a lot of other individuals have meter mano. It's not been a good thing. Uh, I thoughts of on the Buffalo shooting. Uh, it's a very very sad situation, and I think that's one of the reasons why Brownsville Police Department took quick action in regards to these kids who made these threats here at the school. We didn't want a copycat type of situation going on here. uh, Let me say, very very unfortunate, very very anti-Semitic. A lot of posts out there that probably should have been caught up early, but unfortunately they weren't. And because that they weren't, 10 individuals, I think it was 10 individuals, 11 individuals have lost their lives. Very, very, very unfortunate. But again, guys, uh, don't blame the guns. Blame the guys shooting the guns. Hinojosa or Elizabeth Garza? Elizabeth Garza, not a doubt. Um, and look, Cindy, I don't have much against you. Your connection to Sylvia Atkinson, la cercanía to Sylvia Atkinson, really just irks my chain. Anything that has to do with Sylvia Atkinson irks my chain. And she was one of your biggest supporters. Besides that, uh, Liz Garza has always been supportive of Erasmo Castro. Yeah. Um, guys, the other thing I posted today, guys, our utility bills are going to go up. And how? We should expect an increase in regards to utility bills. You know, I told you so. It's really trippy for me sometimes when individuals still go out there and question a lot of things that I've said. But I've been saying that they were going to screw us over on the Tanasca money. I've been saying our utility bill was going to go skyrocket high. They've come out and lied. I've been out here telling the truth. And I'm hated by these people. That's so trippy. It's weird that the AOBE endorsing it in Ojosa, even with those ties to Sylvia. Liz Garza has come on your show twice already. Liz would have my vote if I were able to vote down there. I'm sorry, anything that has anything to do with Sylvia Atkinson, guys, irks my chain. Buenas noches, guys. I've done my 15 minutes tonight, and I'm tired. I've had a long day. I had a long day, and going to call it a night. No one else came out with me. No one wanted to come out and play. So I'm going. Where are you going? Just feel by myself. Hang on. ¿Ya ves? Oh crap! Just lost my TV. I don't know what happened. You're coming out of the closet. How is mommy doing? She's kind of quiet. She kind of uh, hinted today that she wanted me to help her pay the light bill. She's not going to do that. She's going like, andaba yo en la casa apagando todas las luces porque salió $500 el bill de la luz. I'm going like, woman, don't even think that you're convincing me to give you any money for the light bill. I'm not going to do that. Pero salió $500. I'm like, I don't care, woman. Pay the damn light bill. Can't do it. Who are you running against, Erasmo? I'm running against Joey Lopez, the same Joey Lopez who tried to give himself a huge raise. Hey, a video call. Someone is knocking on our door. I was ready to call it quits.
I know. And yes, I cut my hair, and I just realized it looks really ragged.
I
It
mean,
looks
I'm
ratchet.
I'm I'm tired, and
I
it's not,
know.
it's not easy doing a show by myself.
I know. However, you forget that I actually do housework. And
Aren't you married?
yeah, but I like it. And I'm responsible for others. So I had my kiddo to take care of, went to Sam's for my mom and dad, we hung on the dishes. Our washing machine broke down for 3 weeks, so we just got it fixed last Thursday or Friday. So we're just now getting caught up with all the laundry. So I thought I'd take the night off. Sorry.
What's this
Plus,
laundry? What's this laundry
plus,
thing?
I love doing laundry. Plus, what's his name? Roman was on the show this morning, and he was doing such a good job at talking about who's running for the Republican candidates, and he said he'd come on the show tonight and talk about the Democratic one. So I thought, great.
I did not hear from Roman.
I don't know what to tell you. He offered. He even said, "I can come on tonight and do the Democratic ones." And then Sam said he was coming, so I thought, you have enough people. You're fine.
No, I can't do
So I was,
Roman myself.
so I was doing dishes, feeling the pressure by Carlos to come on the show.
Carlos is pushy.
Just a little.
Well, we're probably going to take the United States back from the failure the Democrats have put us in.
No, we're in
Uh,
the situation we're in because Trump set it up, and then we're just flopping, trying to get it off. Just kidding, John. Don't get started with me. Don't get started with me, John.
yeah, blame Trump. Yeah, and bus stops. I'm wondering from who they're getting the solar power from. Let me say, and that's one of the things I wanted to mention. And really, my brain was just when it's there's no, and this is why I appreciate David and everybody else that comes on and comments because my brain sometimes goes fluttering. I did want to mention in regards to the bus stops. Guys, y'all, this community of Brownsville, y'all are welcome. I mean, this only comes, guys, because individuals are on here bitching about it, regularly. It's the only way things get done in this city, unfortunately. Because again, the only time that they throw us a bone is when we're out there screaming about it. Have you
I'm going to
noticed
give
that?
you credit for this one. I think you're right on this one. I think the bus stops are coming because everybody's been commenting on needing more than just 8 new ones.
Well, they've been promised. Let's see if they actually go up.
I hope everybody keeps complaining about it so that they'll have one in each bus stop. I think Brownsville is that needy of bus stops around town, benches and stuff, and air conditioned or with a fan or some kind of system. It's too hot here, and the technology's there, the possibility is there.
I haven't
Yeah.
seen any air condition worked anywhere other. Este, but
No, the ones I've seen was in LA, and it wasn't air conditioned, but it was a cool fan. It would blow really nice and cool.
yeah, I'm not sure how that will work. But if it can be done, I want it done. But again, one of the things I think that they're promising heaven and earth on these things. They don't have to. What they really need to focus on getting us more damn bus stops. Don't pretty them up so much. I appreciate that some of them have a jacking cable and everything else. Fine, just put them up. You know, and then add accessories to them if you want as you go along. Just get them up
Yeah.
because sometimes los que mucho abarcan poco aprietan.
Yeah.
So my concern is that they're trying to get all these 30 fancy things up when we could have had 50 already put up, in half the time.
I say go for it. Might as well.
I'm not complaining. Just
I
want to make
say
sure
go
that
for 30 fancy.
I just want them to get up. Hablando de closet, Roy Los Santos tiene uno vestido. Ah, no desconozco cuál es la relación que tienen la mayoría de las personas que conozco. porque hago por no meterme en la vida en cuanto a los amores de las personas. I don't.
Maybe. I
Oh,
don't know, pero a mí se me hace que a todos les gustan jovencito, porque ahora en la mañana Roman no paraba de hablar del señor del puente. Le tenía muchos halagos al señor del puente por su jovencita.
you know, I went viral for that today, right?
You what?
I went viral because of that today.
The video or the? I haven't had a chance to go see your post. The
It, it,
comment.
it was a oh my god, Maggie. Let me tell you, I literally spent half the afternoon just laughing on the damn comments. People were just so crazy.
Yeah, I need to go back and look at them because I did. I mean, I thought it. I was like, wow, nice, but it happens.
Yeah, it happens. But again, one of the things that I mentioned is that a lot of people were I saw today going like, "Ah, Erasmo, te vimos en social media," because that thing got shared, Maggie, thousands of times.
I need to go back and look at out of just from your webpage, from your link or other places.
It's got shared. I think from mine, it got shared at least probably 1,000 times. Uh, and then the news channels from Matamoros, they picked up on it, and they were out there sharing it as well.
What were they saying?
Nada más de que se casan por el amor, and then they put like a lot of like different weird little faces.
I thought you were joking around about the 1,000 shares.
No,
It's at 881.
yeah,
Wow.
I told you.
I and Miss Murillo was like the only nice one, and Woody also. Felicidades, bendiciones, and congratulations. Oh no, so was other people.
Oh, del señor del puente.
Yes,
Hey,
because look at the comment.
whatever
It
floats
started
your
with what?
boat, you know.
Huh?
Whatever floats your boat, you know.
Well, that's what
Whatever makes
Pájara
you
Peggy is
happy.
saying also. Read the comment from Pájara Peggy.
Sam can't read.
Is she talking about the today's picture of him?
No, she was talking about what picture? Roy de los Santos?
The Roy.
Oh, I don't know. He posted a picture?
Yeah, the one he's with I guess his friend posted lately.
That was when they were distributing pizzas, no? No?
No, it's with some new guy. And it's not Brian or Ryan or whatever his name is. But I
Oh,
guess
okay.
it's just friends, you know, it's just a friend picture.
Oh, speaking of that, I was with my dentist this weekend.
I swear you don't let it go,
Speaking of
right?
mutual
It all has to
consent.
be about you.
Let me say something that a couple of things that are in my favor. The other day we had an amazing show, Sam and I, because Maggie again ditched out on us. But
Oh, tonight my daughter had a kickball game.
yeah, whatever, one of those things she
More
said.
than likely.
But it was a great show, and I told Maggie, man, that was a great show. She goes, I didn't see it. I don't see why it was a good show. Look, you don't see how everything like moved forward towards I got to the end, and I said, sorry guys that this happened.
Mm-mm.
You Maggie,
And we're gonna have one of those moments today in the morning, pero I was like trying to pull pull
Oh,
back on
that
from that happening again.
you have to get the focus. Focus.
it's crazy. But we did an amazing job. Maggie didn't appreciate it, but that's okay.
Hey, we also have some good shows when Maggie's on. We get to
Mhm.
explain everything thoroughly.
Mm-hmm. As
This
if I were
morning,
an 8-year-old.
this morning, like I was mentioning before, y'all almost didn't show up. I was at the Deef in Matamoros, and let me tell you, man, I'm good at politics. Let me tell you, the guy was like being rude to us a little bit, and all of a sudden, I like disarmed him, and then I brought him
How
over to the dark side.
did you? Were you did it politely or you pulled out a can of?
No, I did it very polite, like, oh,
You pulled the
Sam,
card. Do you know who I am?
yeah, I
Yeah.
I'm
did.
Melissa's brother.
I'm who?
Melissa's
Melissa?
brother.
Because she's very well known, right?
I
No,
love my sister.
I would have done that.
Well, it's kind of hard
Ustedes no
because
saben quién es mi sobrino.
ah, it's one of those things where no, I love Melissa. I love the work she does in Matamoros. But like everyone, believe this or not, guys, there's people that out there that don't like Erasmo Castro, including some of my sisters. But that's a
Some.
different story. But some people that don't like us, so you don't know if you're talking to someone who likes my sister or dislikes my sister, because I mean, and I hope she doesn't take it the wrong way, but she's got to realize some people don't like her. I love her, but some people don't like her.
Like I think
Melissa,
that's
let me
everybody.
just,
Not there's not one person that everybody's gonna like.
I'm
Well,
just going to go ahead and say this on Melissa's behalf. Erasmo, you need to realize there's some people who don't like you. Oh my God, your face.
what?
What?
What dimension? What multiverse are you talking about?
So go on. So how did you disarm him?
With kindness.
I can't
Uh,
even imagine it.
with kindness, and then
Same here.
a friend of mine has told me a name that I dropped, and bingo.
Oh, there you go. That was it too.
So I was very, very masterful.
Just out of curiosity, I don't know if you saw the post today. Was his initials ET by any chance? There's a guy that they're looking for
Oh
that
no,
claims to be giving like immigration amnesty.
is
A
that the
lawyer, a Mexican lawyer. Have you heard
oh
about that one?
that guy that took a picture with Eddie Trevino?
Yes.
That guy's kind of that
Okay,
guy
now where's that at?
Oh man.
on social media.
Yes,
Yes,
I
it's on
know, but
social
under
media.
who's under
It's
Eddie's?
been shared all over the place. It's
You know
crazy.
what, guys? I've been busy
Kind of.
with.
I just it's because they pop up sporadically. Like they just pop up, and I'm like, "What the hell is this?" And I started reading it, and because I saw Eddie Trevino, that's why I was reading it. And it turns out they were actually looking for the other guy because he's a lawyer in Matamoros, and he name drops Eddie Trevino like left and right to I guess get clients, and then supposedly to he kind of promises immigration amnesty or something like that, and
Uh-huh.
then he doesn't come through because he doesn't have that power. He doesn't have that I guess
Well,
ways
let
of
me say
doing that.
they shared that post with me, and the only reason, look, I don't like anybody else's fights. They didn't mention what he did exactly on the original post. So I decided, like, if you're not going to say what he did, why should I be out there sharing this post? I know
Yeah.
this guy, actually. Let me tell you, because I do sometimes run around in these political circles. I've met this guy. Is that I think that we had breakfast actually one time together, because he was trying to see if there was any way that we could find a way to have BISD help them with their used buses and equipment for schools in Mexico. You know,
Yeah.
so I said, yeah, we don't do that at BISD. And I made sure I said, we don't do that at BISD, but I'll see what happens. If there's ever an auction. That's the only time I ever met him, but I have seen him in these political circles where he tries to associate with all these politicos, Trey Mendez, Eddie Trevino,
And there's
especially Eddie
quite a
Trevino.
long list, man, of like political power movers around here.
Yeah. So, he tried to associate and did the name thing, throwing around back and forth. And I guess that works for him. But now I did not know about that helping people with amnesty that does not exist. If that is the case, that's pretty gacho.
Yeah, that's what the post said. Like if you click on the like I guess the original post thing, it's some lady saying that I guess she feels that it's a fraud type of deal. I don't know. I don't know like the exact details, but that was what was mentioned on the post.
Del Dollar Tree, $1.25. Tengo
They
como 30 en la casa porque se me olvidan.
Hey, John, why put a vote Republican sticker? I think you should.
The only thing is, John, actually, my husband, have I told you that story? My husband, someone gave him a Trump sign, and then I went and I got a Biden sign, and we just kept switching out signs. back and forth. After a while, it was just a joke with each other. But I might. No, actually, I wouldn't do it. I was going to say I might deface it, John White, but no, I wouldn't because I would vote for Republican too. I vote more candidate than I do party. It's just Trump.
Which is, I think, the correct way to go about it.
It's just Trump, John. With a fresh fade. No, I need to go get it. I need to go to. I was going to go today. I was going to go Saturday. I need to go get it.
Where'd you go? Jades?
No, I told you. Which one is it, Erasmo? I told you. I already told you guys. There's multiple ones around town. It's a barber shop.
I just know Uncle Rick's,
Mm-mm.
Jade's,
Mm-mm.
Handsome's, which is on Alton Glory.
No, it's another one that's around Glor. Starts with a P? No.
Prodigy Cuts.
Yes, that's it.
I think I know those people.
I want to say you do too. Get off it and get off your phone and tell your dentist you'll call him back in 30 minutes.
He loves me.
Yes, we know.
With how high PUB bills going on, I might have to go to new bus stops to charge phones and tablets.
Hey, and can people do the solar? Can people do the solar panels if they're on PUB?
Yeah, but when I actually spoke with someone today that said that they were going to install solar panels and they were going to pay like $10 a month or something. And I said, good luck with that. I don't believe it. I don't have that much faith in solar panels.
The way it was explained to me is that, and my husband's right there. I can hear him. Explain to me off camera real quick. Solar panels. No? Like, how is it we're paying solar panels, but I keep seeing this commercial about the government providing solar panels.
Yeah, because the government pays a subsidy on it, doesn't it? And then you just kind of pay off like the rest of it, and you're kind of just renting it or something like that. And you cannot, if you sell the house, you cannot
There's a
transfer
tax
the solar
incentive.
panel.
Did the tax incentive already end, though?
Of course, taxes are over.
No,
they're good for this year.
they're good for this year. And so
For
then
next
how does
year?
it work out? So now we're making payments toward the solar panels, right? And so we're paying off the solar panels, and it's a set amount every month. And if we provide any extra electricity, we don't get credit for it.
No, that's not true.
Wait, nope, that's not true.
We will get.
You should just have Sean take the seat.
We will get credit.
You can turn off the camera if you don't want to be on the camera. Just turn off the camera.
Oh yeah, he wouldn't.
So we get credit for Magic Valley, and they will do up to 80%, I believe, of your normal.
So we get credit for Magic Valley, and we'll get up to 80% of our normal bill. So what is our bill right now?
They still charge the regular maintenance and service fees.
They still charge regular
fees,
maintenance and
all the
service
taxes,
fees
all
and
the-
taxes.
but
So you're
because
paying the
of
same.
Magic Valley,
Less.
that the Magic Valley Co-op now, because the law changed, they do buy it back. They don't carry it forward.
Oh, so now because the law changed, Magic Valley does buy it back
within that month,
within that month.
which is only a credit. So you have a net meter that will actually turn backwards.
So we have a net meter that turns backwards.
as
So what is our bill this month?
we're paying the same amount
See, we're paying the same amount every month.
right now as we are
That's what I'm concerned with.
before. But
Are you using more? Is that why you're paying the same?
Are we?
upstairs.
Oh yes, we're using more electricity
How?
because we did an addition to the house.
That's where I'm going to go stay in
No, you're not allowed to stay here.
again.
You're not allowed.
Did you never see the restraining order?
I didn't get the cease and desist letter
For mine.
from Sean and Maggie.
So how much do we pay?
We're still
I want to say you easily pay like $300.
Okay, he's saying I need to see the bill because I told him I remember the hottest we get, the most we get is 289. We've paid 289. He says right now our house payment, our electricity is 150 a month.
That's not bad.
And we keep it at 69.72.
That's hella good.
That's not bad. I
I'm
actually
paying like almost 250, and I have it at 73.
at the house. Mama
Yes.
says son $500 lo
I
de la
know you
luz.
said that, and I was thinking 500.
That's crazy.
Wait, what was the comment that had my name
But
on
you
it
gotta
right before it?
weatherize it. If you
What
haven't
is?
done none of that stuff, you gotta keep up with the house. That's why
I'm not worried about the bill.
you gotta clean the ducts. You gotta clean
Hang
the
on, he's
coils.
gonna. You guys talk amongst yourselves.
I don't think
Yeah, like if you clean the coils, clean the ducts, it should help you somewhat to lower
I
the
have
bill.
no idea what that is.
It's like you're always talking about cars, huh?
We're talking about cars. I messaged you the pic where we asked how to spend that Elon Musk money and it shows bus stops with solar fans and lights. I saw that. I actually just posted it.
Yeah, but they're
If
not
he
that
likes
smart.
them, if he likes them young, so what? Oh no! Let me tell you. Again, I don't like to get involved in people's love stories or love affairs. Have enough to have a hard of a time taking care of mine.
My question is, does he still have the same chief of staff?
I'm sure that he does. And nothing wrong with liking them young. Yeah. Ramon. Ramon was has a new love. What happened? That's what I guess. El dentist is your number.
Okay, so my husband says he'd be happy to help someone out if they're interested in it. Message me, and then I'll get you guys in contact with my husband. And he's not selling it on. I mean, he's not making the sales. He's just.
You should.
Yeah, he's
You
like
gotta
you
get the
should.
kickback. That's where it
You
kicks
both
in.
you both said it
If
at the same
anybody needs
time.
water filtration, I'm your guy.
Did you hear that? Okay,
Those
so we'll
kickbacks are
talk
pretty good.
afterwards, Sam.
Sí, Sammy, con el Roy su amor, ven por él. Su amigo casi se le salen corazones por los ojos. Maybe. My lord.
So
Melissa,
anyway, I was going to tell you, I thought the solar panels were outside of PUB, but I'm glad to hear it's with PUB too. So anyway, sorry, go on.
Magic Valley and PUB?
I guess it's anybody. I mean, I keep seeing the commercial ads about getting the solar panels because something with the new law that changed.
I have no idea.
Anyway,
I
go on.
don't pay electricity bill except here at the office.
I know. How much do you pay for the office?
It went up $100. I was paying $220. Now I'm paying $320.
Dude, my house, okay, not to be rude, but my house is bigger than your office, and I can't believe.
You should check to see if they're stealing your electricity.
You should check to see how much you're leaking. The AC out.
You know what?
Okay.
You're still gonna get screwed. You can't fight it. That's what the problem when having a monopoly. You're screwed. I will say, guys, that I got pretty upset with my telephone arrangement. All of a sudden, I found out that I'm having to pay for my telephone bill. I'm not a happy camper.
Who was paying for it before?
My previous
Don't say
people.
it.
My previous people who did me wrong.
Your mom and dad?
No.
Oh, I thought it was your mom and dad.
No, it was actually a different, longer story. But they were paying for my telephone bill, and all of a sudden they took their card off the bill. So
They
no more auto
wised
pay.
up.
Those bastards.
God, gee, what was it, Erasmo? You're going to purgatory for sure.
¿Quién es Aristóteles Cerda? That's the guy that Sam was talking about.
Oh.
Right, Sam?
Who?
That's the guy that's
Aristotle? I
Aristotle.
don't even remember the story.
That's the guy that's
Oh, see, el guy that's connected with Eddie Trevino.
Yes, you were the one that told the story.
Yes, I just don't remember that his name was Aristotle.
I think I have his phone number, actually. Should I share
Matter
it?
of fact, we're gonna call him right now.
We're gonna call her right now.
All of a sudden,
if we get 50 likes,
all of a sudden his logarithm went up. Everybody's looking his name up on Facebook.
oh no, I don't have it. I don't have his number.
Oh, and it popped up right away.
Yes.
The news.
Yep.
Oh, like that little story. Did
Oh,
you
that's
read it?
being shared like crazy. Just
What
like they're
is-
sharing the whole picture of the guy who escaped. That one that was murdered somebody from over here from Hidalgo.
Ontivares? No.
Something like that.
What's the
All
guy's
right.
name?
Which one?
I said, oh, there it is. Oh God, no, I haven't seen it. Where's the story?
Like on the original post, that's the one that says that talks about the immigration amnesty or something like that. It could have been like a misunderstanding,
Oh,
but
but is it this one? Comparte, representante de juez de Texas defrauda con perdones migratorios. I thought quien
ese mero.
ser representante del juez del condado de Cameron County en Tamaulipas ha estafado a ciudadanos y ciudadanas mexicanas fronterizas, haciendo que por su lazo de amistad con el funcionario de Texas puede arreglar perdones migratorios para que las personas puedan obtener sus visas. Wow, my lord. Should I share that?
No.
Oops,
It's doable.
too late.
Okay, go on next.
Hola, Mama, and a David, a David. Erasmo, what do you think about the wedding on the bridge?
The weddings. Weddings.
Weddings? I love them.
He thinks they're a great idea because he's banking.
Preach. I'm with Roman on Applebee's, and he is paying for my dinner.
No, he's not.
Mhm.
No,
No,
I don't believe it.
Is that actually David Longoria or somebody else?
no, this is David Longoria. I know him.
Okay.
You are with Roman having dinner?
And Roman's paying?
No, Roman's never paying. That's gonna happen. That's where
David,
you,
I've never hung out with Roman, and I don't believe that he'd pay.
no, that's where you lost this, Papa.
Wait, but Roman doesn't like to go out to
He
public.
hasn't said he has paid.
Oh, but you know what? It's a Monday night. Nobody ever goes to restaurants on Monday nights.
It's the best time to go.
I know, because nobody goes to restaurants.
That is why I auction things to avoid taxes. That's actually a good idea. Ooga booga. Maggie's family hasn't said no way. Aren't the
You
solar
know, it's my
panels
husband.
like super expensive, Maggie?
Huh?
Aren't the solar panels super
It's because
expensive?
the one that takes care of that is her husband, so it's kind of difficult to give that information out.
I should call it back in. I want to say we're making them as payments, monthly payments.
Yeah, because it's kind of like an a lease program type of deal, right? You're
Yeah,
paying that, and then you're paying for whatever you use extra of electricity. Because the solar panels kind of supply your house, and then whatever it does not able to supply, and then the
the
other,
difference.
yeah, whatever the difference is, you pay that.
The way I understood it now, instead of paying for electricity, we're paying for the solar panels because the solar panels are providing the electricity for
But
us.
until when do you stop paying? Is it like forever?
I honestly, it's like 10 years.
It's
But
kind of like the water filtration system that supposedly you put water filters. That way you will, I guess, you get cleaner water coming out of the faucets even when you shower. But it's also like a 10-year program.
no. Snoopy, I think we moved on past the
Arena.
arena, so then Sunny Sudi got bored.
El San Diego para atrás para Houston.
The problem with solar panels is that it takes 30 years to pay off and have insurance during that time. But the lifetime panels is 30 years. Then you have to pay full price for a dead panel. It kind of
I don't know
sucks.
about that, David.
I think solar panels are a scam too.
You would.
Watch the mayor say it's not because of you. You had to have been saying that we're working on the bus stops.
Oh yeah.
I'm not that I'm pretty sure, but I'm assuming that if there's anything were to happen to the solar panels, they would just come and replace them because you're on a 10-year lease type of deal.
You know what happens when you assume?
Yes, you come out in an Erasmo show.
Solar powers do not power your home. Why are you laughing, Maggie?
Because that's a good one.
He's getting better too. I saw that.
Oh, it's just a little funny joke.
I saw the show with Frankie from a few days ago. Sorry, Frankie just barely catching up, and I'm glad he mentions Kimberly Avila. I hope her family finds peace one day. Yeah, Probably not.
Didn't they get like new information on Kimberly?
They always say that, and it really trips me out because been saying that for the past 5 years.
Man, that bites. But it's been
So
quite a few years.
I think it's 5 years, no?
It seems longer.
Y que un día te digan, puede casar don Erasmo, pero con usted. I've actually had people done do that already, and I've said no. You know, it's kind of trippy because
You do not want to get disappointed
no,
twice.
yeah, very disappointed. I actually got when I was this Saturday when I went to the bridge. They said, "Oiga, hubo una boda hoy, muy diferente en el puente," and I said, "Oh yeah, who?" No sabemos, pero there were two guys that got married on the bridge. And I said, "Oh," and I knew exactly who they were talking about. You know, it's trippy, but this guy actually reached out to me, and the issue that I had was that I said, I didn't care about them being two guys. The issue that I had was that the guy was like regateando and like, "Oh, is that your cheapest price?" I go like, "Guy, go find somebody else." And then aside from that, it's one of these guys that is always problematic here in the city. So I said, first of all, I mean, I like the Benjamins that you're going to throw my way, but is it really worth having to deal with that crap? So I said, and then
Can I
he
ask
goes,
you a
well,
question? I'm not too
yeah.
sure who it is, but is his last name Mar?
uh, no, actually,
No?
he reached out to me and asked me about the wedding today, and I just didn't have the time or the energy to go out there and give him this whole story. But part of the problem with marrying guys is, let me tell you, if you think women are fussy and bitchy and Godzilla type, like my wedding, no, two guys getting married, it's murder. It's horrible. I'm not even joking. It's
You're
like
talking from experience.
watching junior high girls basketball. It's horrible. Horrible. It's just as bad. Let me tell you, sorry guys, if you're out there going to get married to another guy and you're going to be this little diva and be bitchy, complain about everything, I'm not marrying you.
Were
I'm
they
not.
both being divas?
Well, no, one of them was being diva enough for two of them. I didn't even get to meet the Mexican guy, you know. And let me say, I actually got approached by two other young kids, two boys, men that wanted to get married, and they seemed okay. It seemed nice. Didn't have a problem. I don't have an issue with anyone wanting to get
Is
married.
that the one that was 17 and 21?
No, that was a different one. That one, that kid, I actually tried to say like, you're not ready to get married at 17, because he looked like he wasn't ready to get married. No,
Yeah.
the other kids that I talked to were like in their 20s, and they seemed to be okay, so I had no issue. But this guy is like 50 or 60, not like not like el señor del puente, but you know but the guy is just such a pain in the rear end. And I've known him, such a pain in the rear end. So I said, like, okay, I'll marry you. And then they were like, well, cheaper price. I go like, no, I'm not going to do that. And then it was like, can we do it this day? I go like, I can't. I'll be out of town. Well, I need to do this day. Like, you just need to find somebody else, because if something starts bad, it's going to end bad. So I just said, yeah, I don't have the time.
Question. Was he the one calling you even though you said, let me call you back?
All the time.
Yeah. The one the other day that kept calling that he got rude
Yeah.
on the phone with.
Yeah.
Yes. And you know what? I'm going like, stop calling me. I'm not going to do it.
That's who it was.
I think so. I'm sure it was. Almost positive. Oh, there they go again.
You do know that iPhones have like the work mode to where it could like kind of hold the calls for the moment.
Yeah, but I kind of get off to hearing that.
And airplane mode. And,
yes.
and the volume silent, mute.
Yeah, I kind of get off to it. No, you know what? It's just, it bothers me because I'll marry anyone out there. Just don't be busy. And I've turned down couple weddings. Actually, there was someone that was out there like, and I think that there are these people out there that are trying to catch me in regards to giving legal information. Because all of a sudden I'm getting all of these texts about, oh, divorce, divorce, divorce. Because for some reason, people think that, look,
There's
guys,
another business right there.
no, yeah, it's a roundabout business. Let me say, guys, I don't do divorces. I am not an attorney. What I do tell people, and again, I don't care if I'm going to get in trouble for it. What I do tell people, if you want to do your own divorce, go do your own divorce. Go to the courthouse. Go ask them for documents. Fill out the damn documents. It's all you could
Just don't
do.
sign on your spouse's behalf. Don't do that.
Oh, well, yeah, that's you have to get that actually notarized. That much I know. But again,
Did you hear about that guy?
yeah, yeah, I saw that guy. But
What?
I'm not
Which one?
the
Tell
guy
me
that
that one.
the guy that got married without being divorced.
Oh,
And
He
I
yeah, I
signed for
saw
his
that.
wife.
and
I
I
did
didn't
see that.
I did not marry that guy. But what I'm trying to say is, guys, to anyone out there that's trying to catch me practicing law, I don't do divorces. I send people to the courthouse and let them investigate on their own. To anyone out there that's asking me 1,000,001 questions about immigration, let me tell you guys, I am not an attorney
I
at
would think you
all.
would send him to like a preferred divorce lawyer right now.
Well, this is the thing is, when people say, es que no hay nada que pelear, I go like, well, go to the courthouse and ask, That's what I decide to. When there's individuals that we are married, we have kids, go to Angela Nix. Angela Nix is an amazing attorney. Uh, you know, talk to her, and she will kick some butt in the courthouse.
Y tienen huercos y casa y barco y perro y todo lo
Hey,
demás.
Go.
two questions. So, one, if you're getting a divorce, you could do it essentially husband and wife. If it's an amicable divorce, you could just go do it yourself, right?
Yes,
Okay, that's
and it's
one
not
But what if there's property?
and it's not legal advice, guys. It's just something that's a fact. You could go do it by yourself.
But what if
Okay.
it's like if there's property in
I-
between?
If y'all are both in agreement, Sam, y'all can do anything by yourselves.
I think, yeah, that's what I heard. It's still kind of expensive though, isn't it? Isn't it like 600?
No,
I mean, 500? Or is
no.
it cheaper than that?
I
You don't
think
know.
I honestly don't know the prices, but I think the filing fee is like $385, something like that. That's because you have to pay filing fee or something. And again, for all those people trying to, let's get some information on him out there practicing.
Hey, but thanks for the legal advice though.
Okay, here's the other thing I was going to say. So I did look up the woman wearing the pasties and the very small
With
swimsuit. I
the
did look it up.
black pasties.
Huh?
And not
I don't
even
know.
I looked for it, Maggie.
I looked. Do you know who we're talking about, Erasmo?
No clue.
Oh my god.
But then don't you but then did you see the one where they're interviewing her?
I did not search it. I
I'm
didn't search it.
thinking I would vote for her.
Why?
She was talking about standing up for water that has, I need to look it up again. Water that is not good for drinking, and that's what she's trying to do is get that cleaned up. Something about the environment, she said. I thought, you know what? I don't appreciate her going the way she did, but
Like when it's in the same parties, I think since they all have the same platform of like either Democrat or Republican, they should like try to differentiate themselves by saying like, you know what, the first year I'm gonna do this, and the second year I'm gonna try to do this.
what's
Not just
the
like, oh, I believe in Medicaid for everybody. Oh, I think everybody should get a chance, and oh, this and that. It's like, hey, you know what? The first year I'm gonna do this, and that way you can hold them to something, not just gibberish the whole time.
I started cringe when Roman starts to go too right on his views during the show, and then Sam can't stop him.
I can't. I seriously try.
And that's why I think we need to make it.
I'd rather let him crash and burn on himself.
No, but the problem is then I have to go out there and start apologizing. I think one of the rules that we have to start is that if Roman is coming on the show, I need to be here. Good
I don't know.
evening. Good evening.
It's
Good evening.
understandable.
People that believe solar panels make enough energy to power your home are the same people that believe that men can get pregnant. Yeah, they cannot. If people that wanted to vote yes for Arena, then I'm sure they could afford solar panels. That's what you would probably be pissed off all the time because you'd be taking care of the kids all the time. I'm
Hey,
not gonna do that.
before I get off, so I mean, before we continue, what was the lady's name? The one
Sam,
who's running? You don't remember?
I just know about pasties and their boobs on her boobs.
That's all
that,
you
and
remember?
don't Google search that. You might Sean might
I'm
get
not gonna Google it like that. No.
boobs and pastries.
Uh,
I'm actually probably doing that right now. Actually, as soon as we're on. Saludos,
um,
Sam.
what's up?
For a divorce, always check with someone like Adler Divorce Financial Consulting. I had her on my show. You will save money, maybe save. Or you,
Sarah, I'm gonna start looking into this more. Sarah Stogner. She's running for
Sounds
railroad
familiar.
commissioner, huh?
Sounds about it.
Yeah, that's what it is. But now I want to see what this is about. Rancher pours $2 million into Sarah Stogner's railroad commission campaign. What do the railroad commissioners even do? That's another thing I've been wanting to. Every time I see it, I'm like, I don't even know what they do.
I've
Sorry, go
heard that
ahead.
it's not even have anything to do with railroads.
Oh, okay. Now I'm going to pay attention to this one. Go ahead. Sorry. Go, Tanya.
or you need to have someone with the controls to mute the microphones.
I
With
do.
Roman,
I have that access, but I didn't want to mute this guy because then they're gonna be like, "Oh, why'd you mute me?" And oh, I thought it was like we can talk about everything here, yada yada yada. And then I would try to give him like the opposite point of view of like, "Hey, man, well, let everybody have their pursuit of happiness. You know, not everybody's gonna have that mentality of just religion, religion, religion. And some people are atheists or other religions." And that's how I try to bring it back.
I just
And this guy was just goes all haywire. I'm like, hey man, it's a huge spectrum going from left to right, and this guy's like hardcore.
yeah, I just got the clip.
You just saw it?
Texas candidate kicks off controversy by posing nearly nude. I actually saw on top of an oil well. I saw that a while back. I mean, I didn't,
Not an oil well. It's called something else.
it's not an oil well.
John White. What is it called?
Oh, the one that pumps oil.
A Lufkin. I'm looking at it right now. My God, she does look naked. Do not vote for Lucia.
And this guy said like her face is hideous, but the rest is passable.
Can we not go there, please? Because that was a tangent.
Yeah, I know.
You guys had a man moment tangent.
Who did?
I didn't. I was trying to hold it back.
Yeah,
I was trying to stop the whole thing.
Who was? With Sam? With Roman?
What is it called? Pumping jack. That's what it's called.
Your wife was watching. Tiene ni permiso, Sam.
She's right there.
No.
Railroad Commissioner oversees all pipelines in Texas.
Yeah.
That's a lot of work.
Don't like the way she did it, but you got to give her credit. We're talking more about the railroad commissioners this year than other ones.
A pump jack.
There you go.
Isn't that thing the same thing as an oil well thing?
No, isn't an oil well the
the oil well is like that
comes up in the
Eiffel Tower looking.
I don't even know what that means. All right, guys, I'm out. Guys, have a great evening. Social distance, face covering, hand sanitizer. If you're still doing all that crap, see you tomorrow.
Lasted the whole hour.
It's crazy. I was actually ready to give up after 15 minutes. Guys,
that was a fast hour.
It was a fast hour. See you tomorrow morning at 9:00 in the morning, Sam.
Oh yeah.
Guys, be good to each other. Continue to be good to me. God bless.